Hey YouTube, back with another video. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. There were just a couple things that I felt that, if you hear or watch this, you probably need to hear it. A couple friends, sent me different quotes or something like that. And of course, it's always takes something to spark a thought, and then that thought turns into, I should make a video about this or whatever. So I kind of actually had to write it out because, yeah, sometimes my thoughts be all over the place. I can go off on tangents and then come right back to what I was talking about. But anyways, so basically one of the quotes that my friend sent me, right? It said, selfishness is not living life as you wish. It is asking others to live their lives as you wish. And I was like, damn, that really hit me, because I was just like, that's exactly what toxic people do. They want you to sacrifice for them. They want you to cater to their needs and to be convenient for them. But the minute you need help or you call on them for something, they're not around. They got a million and one excuses why they can't help you and be there for you or whatever. And that quote, it's true. It's very true. And then another quote that the same friend sent me the other day was like, life is like an elevator. Sometimes you got to stop and let some people off to get to that next level. Because you can't just have... Elevators have a weight capacity. So if the weight limit is like 265 pounds or 300 pounds, you can only have so many people in that elevator anyway before it gets overcrowded, full, or damn near close to too heavy. So yeah, you're gonna have to let people off. So in other words, for example, I had a conversation with a friend, and, actually just a couple friends, called me over the past couple of days. Don't look at a failed, quote unquote, failed relationship as a failed relationship. The relationship was a successful relationship. It was meant to last as long as it was supposed to. You were in that relationship, or you met that individual to learn specific lessons in life. Now, the question is, did you learn the lessons, or are you just going to repeat the same cycle and come across the same issue in the next person? You know what I'm saying? In other words, like, if you're not busy working on yourself, then the same demon or the same issue that you met in this guy or this gal, you're going to meet those same problems and issues in the next man or the next woman. Those issues are going to follow you relationship to relationship to relationship, because those people aren't the problem. You have to go inside yourself and fix you. Focus on you. It's not always other people that is the problem. And, don't get me wrong. Once upon a time, I was there, where I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Da, 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 da. And then it's just like, hold on. Let's pause. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale slowly. Now, let's think about this. What is the common denominator in these situations? But see, like, toxic people don't want to do that. They don't want to take accountability or responsibility. All they want to do is blame shift, complain, and blame other people for why their life is ruined or why they had a bad day or whatever. They just always want to blame other people for bad things that go wrong in their life, or, well, the relationship didn't work out, so it was their fault. It can't be everybody's fault. I mean, shoot, if I listen to a guy talk about all his exes or psychos, I'm gonna side eye him like, shit, are you the psycho? Or what did you do to said women to make them crazy? Because all of them can't really be crazy. I mean, I get that there are, nut jobs, but every single one though, it makes me question you and what kind of, like, I'm not going to say we attract what we are, but I mean, it just kind of makes you question people like, you just have self-work to do, That's all it is, self-development. The longest project in life that you'll ever have is yourself. Literally, You'll always, I mean, because if you think about it, you're always in a form of isolation. Nobody can actually get into your mind and actually read your mind, even though, yes, there is telepathy to some extent. You know, I tend to think about people, then they'll call me or text me right after I didn't thought about them, you know. But those quotes, they were like absolutely amazing to me. And I was like, oh, I definitely just got to talk about it, because somebody's going to listen to it. Somebody probably needs to hear it, and they'll probably be happy that I spoke on it. There's been quite a few topics that people have been happy that I spoke about, because not too many YouTubers talk about it, and not many people are going to deliver it raw and uncut to you like me. The Sagittarius in me ain't about to be honest with you. So if you ain't ready for the honest truth, and if you ain't ready, if you're gonna be in your feelings, it's best to just not probably talk to me or ask me my opinion or my thoughts, because I'm gonna be honest, you know. But anyways, so I want you to understand that when you tell someone no, no is a complete sentence, okay? And get in the habit of telling people no with no explanation. You do realize that over-explaining yourself is like a trauma response. And I can speak on that because I used to do it. I probably still do it from time to time, but there's no need to over-explain myself. If I say, hey, I'm not feeling good, or hey, no, or whatever it is that you say, let your words be that. It ain't no need to explain. You know, some things don't need to be explained, but it does kind of make you wonder, like when people start giving you too many details when they're telling you a story or telling you something, it kind of makes you question, because it's like, you know, liars tend to over talk. They tend to, you know, put a whole bunch of detail, you know, on unnecessary things to make it seem like it's the truth. I'm just saying, you know, you gotta, you know, be mindful and watchful. But anyways, so unexpressed emotions, they'll never die. Emotions is nothing more. I mean, just break down the word emotions. E for energy, and then motions. So energy in motion, that's emotions. You know what I'm saying? I say it's emotions and it's energy because if you get mad or you feel sad, it's only for a short time. It's not like in a 24-hour period, you're going to be mad all day. You're going to be sad all day, because anybody could come along in your life within that 24 hours, whether it be a text message, a call, or in person, that could actually brighten your day or take you up out that mood, or something that you might go into a hobby or anything that could take you out of that mood. But, you know, unexpressed emotions, they never die. So you should always be honest and genuine, and, you know, open your throat chakra and talk, speak your truth, because at the end of the day, regardless of whether the person that you're speaking truth to actually receives it, hears it, or whatever, it doesn't matter. You spoke it, you know, and we're all not always going to agree, and that's okay. I feel like toxic people get angry because you disagree with them. The world, you know, wouldn't have all the issues it had if everybody agreed and was on one accord. So, I mean, come on now. Disagreements are okay. I feel like toxic people don't understand that. They feel like if you disagree with them, you're going against them. But anyways, yeah. So just know that your unexpressed emotions, you can bury them alive. But understand, they're going to come out in uglier ways, and they're going to affect some aspect in your life, whether it's your romantic relationships with family and friends, your, you know, business relationships. Is going to affect some aspect of your life. So it's best for you to just take time out to yourself and just, you know, and there's plenty of ways to express yourself. You can sit there and journal. You know what I'm saying? And just in case you might have, you know, the thought of, well, I don't want anybody to come along and read it. Okay, well, journal it. Get it out of your body, out of your mind, and then burn it. You know, that's a simple thing. I mean, I do it, you know. But, so just, you know, be mindful. Unexpressed emotions, they never die. And, you know, stress and all of that, it can kill you. So I mean, if stress can kill you, what makes you think your bottled up emotions over time won't kill you? So just something to think about. And just know that your worth is not tied to how people perceive you. For me, as I've healed myself and along my life journey, and I've learned to be authentically and genuinely me. And the people for me are going to be for me, because a lot of my family don't support me. I wouldn't even tell them my YouTube channel, because it's not like you're going to subscribe. You'll sit there and watch me like a lurker and a creeper and a stalker, but you wouldn't sit there and actually support me. So it's been complete strangers that have supported me through life. And that's the crazy thing to me. But I'm going to make a video about that, right? So I just want you to know, too, that with this social media stuff, a lot of y'all need to learn that, like, that is not real, Like one of my favorite rappers, J. Cole, he has a song, "There's no life better than yours." And that's right, because it's always going to be somebody who got a bigger house, a better car, say a sexier wife, or a more handsome husband than you, or, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be something that somebody has that is potentially better than yours. Maybe they got new shoes or a new wardrobe or, whatever it is. You just need to be happy with what you have. Like, that's the number one problem. People tend to be in competition, trying to keep up with the Jetsons. Man, nah, stay in your lane, stay in your budget. You live your life the way that you were meant to live it. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these millionaires and billionaires, even though they got all that money, they are not happy. Happiness is not, it doesn't come from money. Money doesn't create happiness. People don't create happiness. You know where happiness comes from? It comes from inside. Once you learn to love you, respect yourself, establish boundaries for yourself with people so that they treat you the way that you want to be treated, because, if they disrespect you or they cross a boundary and you let them know, but they continue that pattern, they are somebody that you need to delete, unfriend, block, erase, disconnect. One time, that's a mistake. Second time, third time, at that point, it is a established pattern and you gotta go, But people need to just learn to let go, delete, unfollow, unfriend, block, erase, disconnect from anyone and anything that seeks to rob you of your joy, happiness, love, and peace. Because remember, you know how the Bible say, Satan comes to rob, kill, steal, destroy, and all that. A lot of people who are Christians and read the Bible, they don't really even know what that means. They really legit think, and I'm sorry to, my friends who are still religious, I'm not, but I respect that they are, but they just crack me up. Well, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That's essentially describing a narcissist or all these people with personality disorders and they're just mentally or spiritually fucked. Yes, okay, we do have those people. Those are considered evil people. But do you really think like kill, steal, and destroy is like for example, stealing? People just would think like, oh, they think of physical things like, oh, somebody stole my phone or somebody stole my tablet or somebody stole this. No. Toxic people can steal many things from you. They can steal your self-esteem, your joy, your peace, your self-respect. There's a lot more that, that toxic people can steal from you than just physical stuff. The spiritual stuff, you know what I'm saying? The emotional stuff, they can really mess you up. But anyways, I don't know who needed to hear this, but I felt the need to just kind of talk about these things, you know what I'm saying? And so anyways, yeah, I just felt the need to just talk about that. So, all right, y'all like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.